Hello, Missouri Mama here. My name is Nina, and today we are going to talk about my bin of chopping block bin. Where you want to read that? So I still have pallets left, but not very many, and mostly tiny pallets left to try out. And I have quite a pile. All of these, and then 3 more that just didn't fit there. So let's start with this one. I've used this one several times and just never been able to decide if I wanted to keep it or not, so I've decided to go ahead and keep this one. I have that is the Natasha Denona Zendo palette. And then I have the ColourPop Crystal Clear Aquarius. It's a little quad. This one was nice quality. I did like using it, playing with it. I'm gonna keep that one for now, I think. We'll put this on the maybe and I'll decide by the end of the video. I have the Shorty Beauty and Horror palette. I love the packaging on here. And this is the palette. It does have some nice shimmers, but they kind of feel waxy and thick. Not all of them. So the only one I really like in this palette is this pink one, but I have stuff like it. So I'm going to go ahead and part with this. I was not particularly impressed by the mattes in it, but I mean it was a super cheap palette. And it can go. I don't need that one. And then I have the Huda Beauty Amethyst Obsession palette. It had been a while since I had used this palette, and it's still good quality. Still really pretty. I really wouldn't say that I necessarily need this palette, but I do like it. So for now, I'm going to keep this one. And then we have the Rashbi Cosmetics Gold Digger palette. And I don't like the mattes in here. Or some of these that are more satiny. Pretty much. But these ones right here I do really enjoy. This shade right here was super pretty. And they're so pretty. That's a sequence matte. I was not too woohoo on that one. I'll do these ones to show you what I mean. So these ones are a little bit more satiny. I do like the green. The light purple's okay, but this one I didn't care for. But because I'm obsessed with this shade. It's so pretty. I'm going to keep this palette for now. I need to put water on my cloth. I'm trying not to use disposable wipes as much or as often. And then next we have the Luvrella Desert Skies palette, and this palette is so pretty. I love the color story. I did really enjoy using this one. And this is a satin down here. The shade is really cool again. I think that one was a little bit satiny too, but really pretty, and I did enjoy using this one. I'm going to keep this one. And we have the Hendayan Rose palette, and I don't know why. This palette reminds me of a Cosmic Beauty palette that I do not have. I need to try them out. But I was not impressed with the payoff, so like the mattes, I did not like the payoff on them, and then the shimmers were not impressive at all. So I'm going to declutter this one. And then we have the You Can Be Magic Spell eyeshadow palette. And that is what she looks like. This color story reminded me of the Natasha Denona retro palette or something like that. I don't know. It was the pink and greens. And I think it was this shimmer and this shimmer. Maybe that one. Yeah, and then there was a duochrome up here. So these are pretty. But the matte really not good. And I have shimmers like the other one, like those in my collection already, so I'm going to part with that one. Now, let's see here. We have the Terra Beauty Gemini palette. And so it has this pink shimmer. It's really pretty. These ones are not as shiny as I would have liked, and it just didn't have good payoff. It was really hard to create a look that I liked with this palette. I have decided to just go ahead and declutter this one. And then we have Ace Beauty Begonia palette, and it is so pretty. And I did enjoy these shimmers. Getting a brush in here was not hard. Putting my finger in there kind of sucked, but it was really pretty and I enjoyed the look I created with it, so I'm keeping that one. Let's see. We have the She Glam Live to Roam palette. This one has annoying packaging. And it only has one shimmer. The shimmer was really pretty. I just decided I don't really need this palette. I love the imprints in here, like the deer, the horse. I'm obsessed with horses, but I just don't need this palette, so I'm going to declutter that one. And then we have Glamazon Beauty Nubian Queen. This palette is really pretty, and I really like the looks that I created with it. It is very warm tone, but it is very pretty. The shimmers are very pretty. There's some very wet looking shimmers in here. I really enjoyed this one. I am going to keep it. And then from Spellbound Beauty, we have Oracle. And so this one has some really, I love the mattes in here. The mattes are really good. The shimmers are more of like a satin formula. There isn't anything particularly amazing about these shimmers. But they are good shimmers. Like, they're just not special shades, if that makes any sense. That red is really cool. I am going to keep this palette because I do enjoy using it, and I think it is amazing quality, and the price is really affordable. Then we have the Coca-Cola Morphe Cherry Coke palette. Cherry Coke is one of my drinks of choice. Cherry Coke and root beer. It's the only soda I drink. Period. In this palette, I have created looks with this before and recently, and I'm just not ready to part with it, so I'm going to keep that palette. Then we have the Melt Cosmetics Rust palette. I got this in a mystery box, and it is a very interesting neutral color story. I did enjoy using it. The shimmers are not anything impressive, but for now I'm not ready to part with it, and I'm going to keep that one. So I have decided to keep my quad. I really like using that one too. So we decluttered 5 palettes, and I'm keeping 10. So third the ones that I tried I'm going to part with, and then I will continue using these. It's been kind of slow getting through these because I got the collab books to do all the time, and there's just been so much going on, and then I have a trip. It's going to be like a week and a half to 2 weeks long, so it might be a little while before we have another chopping block update, but I will try to work on them when I get back from my trip. So if you like videos like this, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out, and I hope you all have a wonderful time. Thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. Bye.